Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for New in Beauty October 2018. Every month I pare down what I'm excited about in new beauty product launches and give you a little insight on what to keep your eyes out for in case you are shopping. And of course, as a thank you for supporting my channel and my blog and all the things I produce and create here on the internet, I also offer a large bag of beauty products as a giveaway. Now, if you're a newsletter subscriber already, then you already know what's in this bag and you've already probably entered. So in order to enter, make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel and my newsletter over on my blog. I'll go into details at the end of this video. Last month, I talked about how I felt overwhelmed with all the new product launches, and I feel like some brands are coming out with new products literally every week. But I wanted to make sure that you guys didn't feel overwhelmed as well. So I go through all the new products that get sent into me and new product launches I'm interested in. And I kind of pick out the top 5 products I am most excited about for the month, and I share that with you guys. So hopefully this pares it down, you feel less anxious, you feel less confused. The first product I want to talk to you guys about, which you might have seen in my fall fashion haul, is the new Charlotte Tilbury Star in Your Eye palette. I loved her first one and I still use it to this day. I didn't even know it was limited edition, but you can't find it anywhere anymore. And that makes me so sad because it's one of my favorite go-to palettes to travel with and to just pull out when I'm not thinking about what I want to do and I know I'm going to look gorgeous with her eye look palette. It's quite pricey, but I find with Charlotte Tilbury, you really do get quality eyeshadows. There's very little fallout. It's incredibly easy to blend, very effortless to use, and it's already laid out in 4 different eye looks. So you don't have to think about matching colors, you don't have to think about blending things. But of course, if you want to be creative, you can be creative with these palettes as well. Not disappoint whatsoever as far as quality, pigmentation, and the longevity of these shadows. I don't really wear eyeshadow primers, I just use concealer and powder. So this works and lasts all day for me. I think that it's a much warmer eyeshadow palette compared to her last one in this layout. I've mainly been playing with Power Eyes. I've been wearing Love Eyes and Happy Eyes. I haven't worn Confident Eyes just yet. Around $80, available at Nordstrom. I love it. So if you are a fan of Charlotte Tilbury, if you are drawn to these shadows, if you want effortless, easy to blend eyeshadows, Charlotte Tilbury is the answer for you, especially if you don't have a lot of time to sit there and blend heavily pigmented colors. Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows do a great job at having pigmentation but also blending really well. So it's really goof proof. Someone who just like is a little lazy with how much time I want to spend on my makeup, I love her products. So it's definitely worth the price point, and because I loved my first one so much, I reach for it all the time. Like I mentioned, I can see myself reaching for this all the time in the fall as well. So you get a good variety of lighter eye looks as well as deeper eye looks. Now, if you wanted something a little more smokier and you're not into the whole plummy look, this would not be the palette for you. It's very different from the other one, which makes me happy. So I don't feel like I spent my money on 2 of the same things, and I paid for both of the palettes, and I am really happy I did because they're some of my most favorite eyeshadow palettes to reach for. I like that it's slim, it's easy to carry, it's easy to store, it's easy to use. In the same vein, I am going to talk about the Naked Cherry collection launch. I am very excited about this collection launch. I've been playing with this eyeshadow palette as well. A lot of you guys had mentioned it kind of is very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury one. However, I also don't think it is. While it's similar in tones, it also isn't. This one has a lot of neutral tones to go along with the more plummy cherry tones, and the Naked Cherry is very much a very cherry eyeshadow palette. Very different than any of the other Naked palettes, which I appreciate. I love how Urban Decay really does make an effort to make sure every Naked palette is different and you're not getting the same shades in multiple palettes, because who wants that? And it also does make us and give us more incentive to purchase these new Naked palettes. I do like the variety of mattes and shimmers. I was a little nervous at first when I got this palette because I was like, oh, how is it gonna work? I don't know about these shades. They might be a little bit too cherry for me, but surprisingly, they're very wearable, and I love the pigmentation of Naked palettes. I think Naked palettes are very well pigmented, easy to use, easy to blend, good quality, especially for the price point. And even though I'm heartbroken that they discontinued one of my favorite Naked palettes, the Naked Original, the first one. I'm happy that they launched something new. If you are drawn to either one of these palettes, the Charlotte Tilbury or the Naked Cherry, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I do think that the Naked Cherry is going to be definitely more of that cherry tone, that plummier tone, whereas Charlotte Tilbury is like warm with plums, but still a little more neutrals than the Naked palette. Definitely more shimmer in the Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury definitely has that like shimmery eye look, very glam, and Naked has a mix of mattes and shimmers, and really more on the matte. In my honest opinion, it's more of a matte palette with pops of shimmer. Then we have the Naked Cherry Highlight and Blush Palette. I thought this was really pretty. I really like the blush tone because it's very cherry-esque but not too dramatic. You can build it up and you can also soften it. And I also like the two highlight options. I think it was a really good palette. It's very convenient, easy to travel with. I would also use this on my eyes because it is so pretty and blendable and smooth. So pigmented but not overly pigmented, and also something different from Urban Decay. Lipstick, I would personally choose, I'm not a big fan of the metallized lipsticks, but I love the cherry lipstick in cream. This I wore in a video and you guys loved it on my lips. It's this very deep burgundy. I wore it all day. It lasts a very nice long time on my lips. It's a creamy texture, but it gives you that almost like satin matte finish, but it feels so comfortable on my lips. I love the color. I think it's a very flattering fall deep tone shade, and they make good quality lipsticks from Urban Decay. Urban Decay also with the collection launched two glide on eye pencils, Love Drug, which is a plummy shade, and Black Market, which is like a grayish plummy black, if that makes sense. I'm not a crazy fan of Black Market because when I do a gray or a black, I want it to be a true gray, a true black. But if you want like a soft black, you would enjoy Black Market. Love Drug is a really beautiful plummy shade. It works really beautiful with the Naked Cherry palette. It blends really lovely. The formulation of these eye pencils are so beautiful, very creamy, very pigmented, glides on smooth, doesn't tug your eyes whatsoever. Just a really great quality eyeliner. I love the eyeliners in terms of the formulation. It's just a matter of finding the right shade for you. Final product from Urban Decay Cherry Collection is the All Nighter Cherry Scented Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray, which I actually haven't used because I have another bottle opened that isn't cherry scented. I'm a huge fan of the All Nighter setting spray. It's a great setting spray. It's one I've gone to for year after year, and it does a beautiful job. So let's open this up and spray it. Oh, that's like a really nice light cherry scent. I was worried it was going to be offensive, but it's not. That's kind of fun. I like that. I like that a lot. If you guys love the setting spray already and you want something a little bit like more fruity, I think you'll like this, especially if you like it. It's very nostalgic. It reminds me of like middle school when all of my lip balms were cherry scented. Concealer launch that I want to talk about is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. This stuff is amazing. It conceals anything and everything you want, just a matter of how you apply it. I use macadamia under my eyes, and then I use toast and creme brulee on my face. It covers any discoloration, any blemish. It covers my scar on my nose when I was picking it. I actually did a first impression wear test review on this concealer with Flawless Beauty Foundation. You can check out that video for the full review and wear test and close-ups of this concealer, but it's a really great product. Christina worked on it for a very, very long time to get it perfect. And I just want to say, it's not just the formulation that is so good, but it is this doe foot applicator. There must have been a lot of thought that went into this doe foot applicator because it is like the perfect shape to get into those crevices and those creases. It can be exact. It can it pulls just the right amount of product. It's so good. And the packaging is beautiful with the frosted glass. You guys know my love for Burt's Bees, and if you've been following my videos and watching my videos for Vlogtober, new videos Monday through Friday, all month for October, you know that I was lucky enough to go to a luncheon with Burt's Bees. I'm a huge fan of Burt's Bees, been a huge fan for years. So incredibly excited about what Burt's Bees is bringing to the drugstore color market, because They are providing synthetic-free, clean, toxic-free makeup at an affordable price to mass market, so it's easy for everyone to find. A lot of these cleaner, toxic-free brands are very hard for me to share with you guys because it's harder for you to find, it's harder for you to get your hands on, and the price, quite frankly, is typically a lot more. Burt's Bees is doing amazing things, and I want to share their new product launches that I have been really excited about, and I've also tested out, so that video should be up already on my channel where I tested out a full face of clean beauty. So this is the All Aglow Bronze Splash, and then I also have the All Aglow Bronzing Stick in Gold Shimmer. These are super, super hydrating and just really easy to use. You guys know I love cream products because of how blendable they are and how great they are for people with drier skin. So this goes on, and I personally like to use a beauty blender or my fingers to blend these products, but they're just a lovely wash of color. This isn't going to be something for any major contouring or like baking or anything like that. This is very subtle, natural, enhancing your natural beauty type of product. So there's two bronze shades, and then there's this highlight shade in Opal Mist, which I've been using as well. This reminds me a lot of the Glossier Halo Scope in, I want to say Moon or Quartz, like a combination between Moon and Quartz. It's really beautiful, very dewy. So if you like that hydrated, dewy, healthy glow, you'll enjoy this. Not crazy strobing effect, not crazy like see it from the moon, just healthy enhancement of your natural skin. And then they came out with a bunch of the blushes. These are absolutely stunning and beautiful, and I've already been playing with a couple. This is in Sands, and I think I'm wearing this one today actually. So this is a very subtle, rosy, mauve-y shade. Very easy to use. How many times can I say that? But I just love it. And then this one I wore yesterday, which is in Peach Pond. I love this one because it's like nice and peachy. What I like to do is kind of put on my base, and then I'll go in with the blush, the bronzer, and the highlight, blend it out, and then I'll dust a little bit of powder just to like keep it on my cheeks. I am a little bit oilier here, but I'm dry right around here. So these have been working really well on my skin type. If you're super oily, I'm not quite sure how these will work for you because they are ultra hydrating. I'm a huge fan of Burt's Bees powder products though. Their powder foundation is amazing. It's made with bamboo. And then their blushes. Their blushes are some of the best. From high-end to drugstore, Burt's Bees blushes are one of my favorites, and I love the peach shade, which I think is sold out when I looked online, but maybe you'll find it in stores. It's such a beautiful, beautiful formulation. I love, love the Burt's Bees powder blushes. So if you're on the oilier side, I would recommend the powder products. If you are on the drier side or you love that dewy effect, I recommend the cream sticks. And I also got the concealer and some new foundation shades to play with. So of course I'll always update you guys. Make sure you check out my Vlogtober videos because while I'm vlogging, I share a lot of the behind the scenes testing, products, as well as like what I'm wearing daily. The final new beauty products launch I want to share with you guys is the Aquis Prime. This is a new hair care system. It's a 3-step hair care system, and it's very unique. Now, if you don't know this about me, or if you haven't been following me for a while, I'm obsessed with the Aquis towels. These are towels that you can find at Sephora online. I also have seen them at Urban Outfitters. I don't know if they're still available there. This is the only towel I use to dry my hair with. It is so good at drying your hair really fast, and this is unlike those microfiber towels that you find at those places like As Seen on TV. Those microfiber towels are literally what I use to wipe my countertops down with, and it doesn't feel good. It almost catches on my fingers and the skin, and so I don't want that on my hair. It can actually cause breakage, and it doesn't do its job like it should. The Aquis towels do, and I've never turned back or looked elsewhere since discovering the Aquis towels, and I've had them for quite a few years now, so maybe I don't talk about them as frequently anymore. Recently got their new hair care system, and I actually talked with them because I was like, I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. And their whole theory is that wet hair is very fragile. We all know this kind of. It's like our nails. Our nails are made of the same components as our hair, and when our nails get wet, they get soft and brittle, and you can cut them easier. You can like file away your nails when they're wet so much easier than when they're dry. So the same concept for our hair. So we want to avoid the wet time of our hair, and we want to take away the water as quickly as possible to avoid damage. You never want to like brush your hair when it's wet and things like that. So I had to be walked through this because I was very curious, also very skeptical about it. After using this system, only after one time, Chris came home from the gym and was like, "What did you do to your hair? It looks really good." And my hair was just had more volume, it felt softer, it just looked better after one use, and I was shocked. And the first step is the water defense pre-wash. So before you get into the shower, you're gonna spray down your hair with the pre-wash, and then you're gonna put it up in a top knot, or for me, I just put it up in kind of like a ponytail. You're gonna go about your shower routine, wash my face, wash my body, exfoliate, whatever. As your last step, you're going to wash your hair with the rebalancing hair wash. You'll lather this in and you'll shampoo essentially your hair. Then rinse it out, step out of the shower, use the Aquis towel to kind of dry your hair, get as much of that water out as quickly as possible. And then you're gonna go in with the restorative leave-in conditioner. This is the only conditioner you're using, so you don't condition your hair in the shower anymore. You come out and you just spray a little bit of this into your hair and you can comb it out, or for me, I just kind of leave it. And it's amazing. First of all, my hair dries way quicker with the Aquis towel. It dries even faster with this 3-part system. It's actually 4 parts, but I don't count the towel drying part as a part, I just count the products. Then my hair has gone longer without having to wash it, which is a big deal for me because I work out every day and I just feel gross. So I'm trying not to wash my hair every single day. It's really bad for it. This has helped, so I'm going every other day, every 2 days, depending on how greasy it gets. My hair just feels so light. So even though it's a hair wash day for me, it's still feeling light. It doesn't feel super chunky. It doesn't feel like where I can't put my hands through it. And I've got way more volume with way less styling products. So that's awesome. It's also keeping me from having to use as much heat on my hair. I love this system because it's worked and shown results after one use for me. If you have really fine hair, if you're dealing with a lot of breakage, I think you guys should look into the Aquis Prime system for that reason. And I believe the whole system is available on Sephora right now. I will link all the products I talk to you guys about, and I always try to do that. I also have timestamps now in my videos because I know a lot of you guys like to rewatch videos, or maybe you just want to skip ahead to things. So I am timestamping all of my videos starting in October. So those are my top 5 picks for New in Beauty in October 2018. As promised, here is the giveaway. One lucky winner will have the opportunity to have this entire bag of goodies. And of course, a lot of you guys who are my newsletter subscribers already got the private message and the first sneak into what's in here. So you're gonna get a lot of skincare. There's some masks. You're gonna get some great clean original mineral hair products. Knep clean soap, Osea serum, body wash from Knep, some Too Faced primer, Haircare from Garnier, Fur, which is great to treat that area down there, fresh soap, a Smashbox brush, a blush from Laura Geller. Oh, I thought this was cool. It's a personal humidifier, cosmetics masks, some brow products from Physicians Formula, and one of my favorite cleansers from Snow Fox. Ton of goodies. This is probably like almost 20 pounds of beauty products. All you have to do is go to my blog, sereinlou.com, look for the blog post for October New in Beauty giveaway, and enter through there. You'll need to make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, confirm that you're subscribed to my newsletter where I email you every month to let you guys know about the new giveaway, as well as anything that's important to update you guys, like my meetup coming up this week. Actually, I think my meetup is today, if I have my dates right. I actually have my meetup today at 6 p.m. at the Fresh Century City location. So my newsletter subscribers allow me to update you guys once a month, and it also lets me share things that are important and just to get to know you guys better. So everybody who's subscribed to the newsletter seems to enjoy it. It's just a way for me to be able to connect with you even more. These giveaways are for my YouTube subscribers who are also my newsletter subscribers over on my blog. All you have to do is enter your first name and an email address. Once you enter that email address, you'll get an email to confirm you want to subscribe. Make sure you click that button that says confirm subscription, and that's it. And I will send you the newsletter every first 2 weeks of the month, and you get a sneak peek of the giveaways. You get the first chance to enter my giveaways and all that fun stuff. There will be bonus entries like following me on Instagram and, of course, being actively engaged with me on Instagram. I do weekly giveaways over there for my active, engaged followers on Instagram as well. So to enter the giveaway, just make sure you check out that blog post, follow all the rules. You'll end up clicking on a Google form. Fill out the Google form. It asks for your name, confirming your email address, confirming that you are a follower, and giving me your Instagram screen name if you are following me on Instagram. Contact the winner via email. So it's very important to give me a correct email address that's valid. I contact you via email. You have 24 hours to reply. And then once the winner has confirmed, I then announce it in the original blog post, but only after the winner is confirmed, because a lot of times people don't reply to their emails and I have to keep picking a new winner. Don't message me or email me or comment like, when is the giveaway over? Can I enter? Who's the winner? Everything is in that Google Doc form that explains all the rules. So please follow the rules, please read carefully, and good luck to everybody that enters. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. As always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys back here every Monday through Friday in the month of October for a new video every single day, Monday through Friday. I do take the weekends off. So until next time, have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which is tomorrow. Bye!